Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be continuing the trip for you all to Cappadocia, and I'm pretty sure you're going to love this, so let's get right into it. So in this video we're going to be showing you the rest of the things that we did in Turkey. In the previous video we talked about the historical places and also the geographical places about the beautiful landscape of Cappadocia. It's not going to be very different in this, but I promise you that you're going to enjoy this. We're going to be visiting areas like the Imagination Valley and also the Zylcan Open Air Museum, and both of them are fantastic. I hope these names have intrigued you because now we're going to be heading off. So enjoy! So this is us at the hotel we were staying at, also known as the Cave House Hotel, or rather Heaven Cave House Hotel. And we took a few photos after eating breakfast for memory's sake, and then we decided to get going. So our first stop for the day is the Zylcan Open Air Museum, where we're going to be seeing lots of historical things and how people used to live in the earlier times by digging into the rock. So enjoy! So this area is filled with amazing landscape, and the people back then used to basically live in this area, and they had amazing brains actually, because there were stairways and it's a really steep place to climb up if you think about it. So they had to have a lot of brains to dig into the rock and even create like settlements as we know it to live in these areas for long periods of time. But however, they had to leave the area when parts of the rock started to collapse and people were getting seriously injured. So they left the settlement because of that. So as you can see, we took quite a lot of photos, so you can watch that along with the amazing scenery behind, and then I'll inform you when we're moving on to the next stop. And now we're at our next stop, which is the famous Imagination Valley. Now this area is filled with rock. I mean, what did I just say? Every place in Cappadocia is filled with rock. But here there are some specific rock formations that look different according to your mood. So if you're happy, you'll see something in the rocks, and if you're sad, you'll see something else. Now, I'm not saying you'll see images in the rocks. I'm just saying that you might see a different connection based on your mood. And of course, we bought this amazing keepsake, which looks beautiful. Now we're going to be eating lunch in Horn Restaurant, so I'm gonna show you their amazing spread. So now, after we finished having our delicious lunch, we went to this amazing pottery area where we learned all about the different kinds of pottery, since Cappadocia is also famous for its pottery. And you're going to have loads of fun. There's also a special kind of pottery at the end of this, which I know that you love. Now, how could we possibly take you to a pottery place and not show you at least one process of pottery making? This is just how they shape the pottery mold. So it was really fun to watch, especially since I can't really do it that way. What about you guys? It's really hard, even though it looks really easy. So just enjoy this master. Now, this is the fun part that I was talking about earlier. Some of the pottery that they make are embedded with moonstone powder, and this is what gives it a particular shine when they are in the dark. So you could say that these kind of pottery pieces glow in the dark. And you are going to be mesmerized by this when I turn off the lights. But first, I'm allowing you to admire them with the lights on. Now we came out of the pottery shop and we're in our last stop for the day, which is an area where you can appreciate more of Cappadocia's natural landscape, and the local people call these the fairy chimney rock formations, mostly because of how they have a little mushroom-like shape on the top. Now this has something to do with how the rocks eroded, and the specific reason for why only the top part eroded and the bottom part stayed wide in diameter is because of the different types of rocks that created these rocky hills or rocky elevations, and some of them are softer so they cut easily, and some of them are harder so they retain their shape. So just enjoy these beautiful formations. Well, what's a little trip without some fun and tiredness? This is us having fun with being tired. It makes no sense at all. But that's just what it is, and you'll have to deal with it. This area was great exercise for our legs because there was places to climb up to take some amazing photographs. So I did have fun and so did the others. So we had lots of fun and we took amazing photographs, which you all can see. Now, as I said, this was the final stop, so we took off for Kayseri Airport, and from there we boarded a plane that will take us to the next area that we'll be going in Turkey. So that's all that we did on the second day in Cappadocia. Then we took off to another area called Antalya, which we'll be showing you in the next video, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun seeing Antalya. But Cappadocia is amazing for all the things that it has to offer, and we hope that you enjoyed this little trip, or rather this little virtual trip that you just had to Cappadocia in Turkey. We'll be back soon with the next video, and until then, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye.